have heat damage? Just kidding. I know I don't have any. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Deondra, and today we are going to be reverting my hair from straight back to curly. So y'all, my hair has been straight for 3 whole weeks. And it's been a struggle because I have been missing my curls. And I go through this every time I straighten my hair, but I always just feel like I should leave it straight for at least 2 to 3 weeks because otherwise it's like, what was the point? But it's been 3 weeks, and so today we are going to be getting these curls back. And of course, we're going to look to see if I have any heat damage, but I'm pretty sure that I don't, and the reason why I'm so sure is because I followed several steps to make sure that I was protecting my hair from any potential damage during the straightening process. So for the rest of this video, I'm gonna just be showing y'all how my hair is reverting, and while I'm doing that, I'm gonna be doing a voiceover about all of the steps and tips that I have for how to prevent any heat damage. So if that's something that you want to see, then just keep on watching. Alright y'all, so this is what my hair is looking like right now. My hair is pretty dry since I haven't been able to moisturize it since it has been straight. And so I'm just ready to get the moisture back into my hair and get these curls back popping. So I'm starting off by dividing my hair down the middle, and then I'm just going to divide it from ear to ear. So I will have 4 sections to work with. So today I'm using my Mielle Organics Hawaiian Ginger Overnight Conditioner, and I'm not leaving this on overnight. But this is just a really good conditioner, and it is really great for finger detangling. So of course the first step is to spray my hair down. So I have this water bottle with some warm water, and I'm just going to spray as much water as needed. My hair is low porosity, and so it kind of takes a while before my curls start to come back. So if you have low porosity hair like me and you're doing this reversion process, don't panic. Your curls will come back. It's just going to take a little bit of time and a lot of water. So now I'm just squeezing the water into my hair, which is also something you have to do if you have low porosity hair. And you can see that my curls are slowly but surely starting to come back. So this is what my hair looks like with just the water, and my curls are pretty much back, but they're going to be even more popping once I add the conditioner. So now I'm just splitting this section in half and adding the conditioner. I'm using quite a bit because, like I said, I haven't been adding any moisture to my hair, so I want to put all of that moisture back into my strands. I'm also finger detangling while I do this process, which is the same thing that I do whenever I pre-poo my hair. And I really love this conditioner because my hair also loves it. It always soaks the product up really, really well. And I just continue this process, and when I finish each section, I just check to see how my curls are looking, and then I twist it up and move on to the next. So now we can get into my tips and steps that I followed to prevent any heat damage. And the first thing that we're going to start off with is the preparation process. So before you add any heat to your hair, you definitely want to make sure that your hair is nice and clean and that it is also properly deep conditioned. So for my prep, I use Uncle Funky's Daughter's brand new Maximal Thermal Protection line. It came with a purifying cleanser, deep conditioner, a primer, a split-end serum, and a 3-in-1 shine booster. So I started off obviously cleansing my hair using the purifying cleanser, and then I followed up with the deep conditioning treatment. Making sure that you use a purifying cleanser before you straighten it is extremely important. For one thing, if your hair still has product buildup on it, you're not going to get the sleek results that you're probably looking for. And on top of that, when you have oils and butters and things in your hair can actually burn a lot easier. So you want to make sure that your hair is really, really clean. And of course, you're using heat, which can damage your hair because it is able to break down the protein. So you definitely want to make sure that you use a deep conditioner that has protein in it so that you can just make sure that your hair is as strong as possible. So once your hair is all clean and deep conditioned, the next thing you want to make sure is that you are using a really good heat protectant. I used the primer that came with the Uncle Funky's Daughter kit, but you can use whatever heat protectant that you want. It's also important that you spray the heat protectant on each section of your hair before blow drying as well as before the actual straightening. Once your hair is nice and protected, you can move on to the blow drying process. I like to blow dry my hair in medium sections because honestly, the better you blow dry your hair, the easier it'll be to straighten and you won't have to use as many passes, and that's going to help you prevent any damage. And next it's time for the actual straightening. So regardless of what kind of straightener you use, whether it's a flat iron or it's a straightening comb like I use, make sure y'all watch that video if you haven't. But regardless of which kind you use, you don't want your device to be too hot. So when I straightened my hair, I was able to go all the way up to 410 on the Tymo straightener, but I didn't go past 390. And yes, my hair probably could have gone straighter if I had done it on the higher heat setting, but honestly, it just wasn't worth it. I personally like when my hair has a lot of body versus the bone straight look, but that is completely up to you. But I would recommend that you keep your heat 400 degrees or less. My next recommendation is that you keep your passes to 1 or 2 passes at the most. So if you choose to use a higher heat setting such as 410, 415, something like that, that should allow you to only do 1 pass. I definitely would not use a higher heat setting and also do multiple passes. Now, if you use a lower heat setting, then I think you can get away with 2, maybe 3 passes, but no more than 3. Now, once your hair is fully straightened, the one thing that you absolutely do not want to do is go back over your hair later. So let's say the next day or the next week, you're like, I just want to touch up my hair a little bit. Do not do this because you've already added heat to your hair. And even though it might seem like it's harmless, by going back over it again is causing more damage to your strands because you're adding more heat. So the key is to just try to preserve your straight hair for as long as you can. And this is where the Uncle Funky Split End Serum came in such handy for me. Before I would go to bed, I would just apply maybe 1 or 2 squirts to my hair and comb it through. And then I would just twist my hair up and pin it at the top of my hair and tie it down with my scarf. That was my nighttime routine for the entire 3 weeks, and it was able to keep my hair nice and preserved. And of course, I just stayed in the house whenever there was any rain in the forecast, and that also helped to keep my hair straight. And that was it, y'all. And as y'all can see, I have no heat damage. My curls are so pretty and defined. And I'm also glad that I gave myself a really nice trim while it was straight. I have a video on how I did that as well. And that gave my curls even more definition. I absolutely love when I have a fresh trim. And that's it for this video, y'all. So if you enjoyed it, give it a like and subscribe. And I will see y'all next Friday for my next video. Bye.